Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Thank you for joining me for March Madness. If you don't know, I will be celebrating my birthday all March long by glorifying God. Let's get into this message. Hi, my loves. So I am feeling a little bit better. However, they are doing some kind of construction outside. So I'm going to do this podcast style so I can speak directly into the speaker. Anyways, so I'm here with a dream. In this dream, I was staying in this house, and me and my husband were going to use like this. It was like a lavish type pool. It kind of had a jacuzzi style pool. There was a bathtub attached to the area. There were like little decorations. The house we were staying in was quite exquisite. It was like a mansion or something. And yeah, so it was kind of like a shared space, and we were really excited to get in the jacuzzi tub. So we got in the jacuzzi, we had some wine, we had an awesome time. We ended up getting out the jacuzzi, and I recall wanting to go take a bath. So I'm going to take a bath, and my husband had to go and get some more towels or something. It was something like that. But before he had the opportunity to leave, there was a couple of gentlemen that came in. They were actually dressed as security guards, but instead of them like trying to throw us out, they were coming in there to be intimate with each other. And we were kind of like trying to hide, and also like, okay, now it's really time for us to go. Okay. The scripture comes from Wisdom 6:22. Now, what wisdom is and how she came to be, I shall relate. And I shall hide no secrets from you, but from the very beginning I shall search out and bring to light knowledge of her. Nor shall I diverge from the truth, neither shall I admit consuming jealousy to my company, because that can have no fellowship with wisdom. A great number of wise men is the safety of the world, and a prudent king the stability of his people. So take instruction from my words to your profit. Okay, so I feel like for someone, there may be a situation where you kind of just don't know what to do. And that's exactly how I felt in that dream. Like, I was like, what is going on? Like, excuse me, we just try to leave now, okay, at this point. But it was just kind of it was a weird feeling, and it was a weird dream. And I just feel like God is saying for somebody is something like that, like you feel like you are in this weird position. You can't really figure out what to do. And God is saying, just be wise, and a wise thing in this situation, like with this dream, would be to excuse yourself. I don't know what situation you're in, but I just feel like God is saying, use wisdom. Think back on times before where you have been in situations similar. You had the same kind of stakes at stake, and just think about like how you were able to solve that problem. If you were not able to solve that problem, what went wrong? Okay, I got it. Okay, what went wrong to keep you from being able to solve it, and how can you avoid it? I just feel like that's what God is saying, that right now you have to focus on what's important. If it's a situation where you have an option between doing something that will be beneficial to you for a matter of seconds, like buying something that will make you happy for a few seconds, and then after you have it, you don't care anymore, or like going somewhere and living lavishly for a few days versus being able to sustain yourself for a few weeks. I just feel like God is saying, use wisdom, use knowledge. Don't make silly decisions. Like, God is basically saying you have the wisdom to make the correct decision. You have the wisdom to ensure that everything works out the way that it should. I don't feel like there's any kind of like it feels like it's not that you're engaging in any real like it's a battle, but it's not a battle. Like it's a battle but it's a battle within, even in the situation in the dream. It was more of a me myself having a battle with myself of trying to get out of there, because in reality the only thing that it is like, man, it was nothing wrong with us being in there. It's not that we weren't supposed to be there. It wasn't that we couldn't be there. We just didn't want to be there at that second. And it was just kind of like, we can't get mad at them. It's not like, they're doing something that is harming us specifically or causing us any pain, except the fact that they walked in on us. But, in reality, it was a shared space, and I was behind, like I was in an area behind, like in an actual bathtub. When we were in the jacuzzi, we had on our swimwear. So it's kind of like they weren't really doing anything wrong. We weren't really doing anything wrong. And, that's not even me saying that I agree with everything. That's just me saying, like, I just feel like God is saying in this situation, you're not doing anything wrong. You're not, it's not a situation where you're having to battle with anyone specifically. You're basically battling your mind, like making decisions. And I feel like God is saying that this is a test for you. You have to learn how to make good decisions so that and think about how they will impact your future. Okay, like basically in the dream, the decision would have been like, should we go out now and deal with being embarrassed and having to deal with them knowing that we saw that later on, regardless to if they were trying to hide what they had going on or not? Or should we pretend like we're not here and just assume that they will leave eventually? And it's just kind of like in either decision, you possibly would end up having to deal with embarrassment and discomfort. It was just like no, we were not going to do that. We were not going to be able to do that. We would have had to logically think, okay, we're just going to have to bust out, and they just going to have to deal with it, and yeah. But I just feel like that's the message. Like God is saying, you're going to have to make the decision that is going to be the adult. Like I feel like it's an adult decision. It's a logical decision. It's a selfless decision. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.